Derrick Rose went from being the next Michael Jordan to an injury-prone athlete, but his comeback has been something miraculous. We're deep diving into his crazy life. Stick around. What's up, you guys? It's Devin Howard. You can follow me on Instagram as @DevinHoward. Double check that you've subscribed to the Fumble and that you've tapped that bell so you never miss a video from us, and give this video a thumbs up. ESPN brought up an interesting debate asking, which one would you have rather seen happen? The image showed a variety of different too good to be true scenarios, including Derrick Rose never getting injured. His story is a tumultuous one with plenty of ups and downs, so let's dive right in. His career with the Bulls started out perfectly. He was an extraordinary player and seemed poised to fill MJ's shoes. He was the team's first Rookie of the Year recipient since 2000, and by his third season, he was the youngest MVP in NBA history. But on April 28th, 2012, he crumpled to the ground. But on April 28th, 2012, he crumpled to the ground due to an Achilles injury, and then he sat out for the remainder of the season rehabbing. The Bulls went from being the 2012 NBA playoffs Eastern Conference's top seed for the second consecutive season to hopeless once again without their leader. That isn't to say they were totally worthless without Derrick Rose leading them, but they did struggle to fill the gap left over by his absence. When he was able to return for an opening night game against LeBron James and the rest of the Miami Heat, fans were filled with excitement at having their main guy back. But he was different. He was once known for his speed and precision, but he hung back as a three-point specialist, a role he wasn't really made to fill. This theme kept going through his first 10 games. He wasn't protecting the rim or bullying opponents. He was hesitating and throwing three-pointers instead of really getting into the thick of it. It soon became obvious why he wasn't the same guy we once knew. On November 23rd, Bulls officials confirmed that he required surgery to repair a torn meniscus in his knee, putting him on another hiatus to rehab. His decision to sit out another season drew criticism from fans. They questioned why he abandoned his team during their playoff run, maybe not realizing that usually injuries require time off. Then came the second torn meniscus in Rose's right knee, which shortened his playing time with the Bulls to 51 games in the 2014-2015 season. But he did appear stronger and more explosive than he had in years prior. But injuries kept coming for D. Rose, and the Bulls ultimately decided to send him packing to the Knicks. Check out this clip of him finding out that he was being traded.
So I just talked to Phil. The trade is gonna happen to the Knicks.
You lying.
I ain't bullshit.
You serious?
Yeah. So I want to let you know first. So, I just talked to Phil. It's gonna happen.
His reaction is heartbreaking. I mean, he was finding out that he was being rejected from the team he was once expected to lead. While with the Knicks, he didn't elevate the team as he had when he first played with the Bulls, and then he went to the Cavs where he occupied a backup role for a team carrying title aspirations. After 16 games, doctors found bone spurs in his left ankle. And not helping his reputation was the alleged sexual assault case that he was a part of. In 2015, a woman came forward claiming that he was one of several men who broke into her apartment and raped her after an evening of drinking. She said they drugged her as well. This all reportedly happened in 2013. Derrick did admit that he and his friends had sex with that woman while she was intoxicated, but he believed it was consensual. He was found not liable and was able to continue on with his pro basketball career. The 2017-2018 season felt like a premature retirement for an athlete who really didn't want to end his career but almost had to due to a body that wasn't cooperating. Except he didn't retire. He signed with the Timberwolves, and in his first night with the team, he put up 50 points in a shocking game against the Utah Jazz.
Your career high 50 points. What does it mean to you, Derrick?
Man, everything, man. I worked my ass off, bro.
D-Rose was back, and over the next few seasons, he reached milestones like scoring his 10,000th point. This past offseason, he joined the Pistons, where he averaged over 18 points per game before the NBA game suspension. The rise, fall, and comeback of Derrick Rose has been a roller coaster of an experience. We can't say for sure how long his current bout of smooth sailing will go, but it does inspire me to ask the questions. Did the Bulls give up on him? He was poised to be the face of the franchise. Should they let him have a little bit more time? What do you see for his future? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell. I'm Devin Howard for The Fumble, and I'll see you later.